but we do have NiP on the attacking side this time, so we won't really see that yet. But Proglodytes seems to have changed things up here, who previously used 2 people, I believe, on A. Now only having the Omen there. They do have a Cypher as well, but not quite sure where he's put his tripwires. Again, this is only the first round. It's a pistol round, so it may look different as compared to when they all have guns, bigger guns later on in the game.
Yep.
But all
oh my gosh,
that's the train.
3. That's an interesting strat. 3 garage straight pushed out, and of course they're going to realize that, so they're going to push A site ASAP here, recognizing that hey, if there's 3 in garage, that means there's at least 2 maximum at A. They get one of the kills. Sage is still there. They're just going to wait and rotate some numbers over. 4 versus 3, but keep in mind, the Cypher is weak, the Sage is weak. They will be able to heal up momentarily, as Sage will get a kill back.
Okay, so it is NiP attacking, right? I have.
Yep, NiP on offense, exactly.
Yep. Okay, yeah. Colors are correct. We have
exactly.
at least I have. They're down 2 players here. Oh, okay. Rhyme going down. The 4 versus 2. This is going to be a rough site to defend.
Oh my goodness! Tenor with the triple kill. Massive plays. 1 left, 1 remaining. Oh my gosh, Tenor. This should be enough though. The bomb will not be defused on time. Tenor makes the play with the explosions. Massive, massive play from Tenor, holding onto that grenade. I believe it was a grenade. There's no way it was an ulti that early. Yes, it was. And Tenor goes huge in round number 1.
You know, I didn't think NiP would have that one, but look at them, surprising me again.
The Rays are still alive. If we, that's the one thing we maybe didn't factor into that analysis.
Oh yeah, of course, with the 4 kills to start things off. It's Tenor's time, I guess. Did he start off the... No. Who started off the last time with the...
Rhyme.
Yeah, right.
Rhyme got an ace. Now Tenor gets 4 out of... Almost got the ace, by the way, in that last kill. Meanwhile, it's going to be Lai, aka Linex, getting the first kill on Zip-On in window towards B side. Bonkar pushing up, looking for a pick on B. There's 2 there, has to be careful.
Going down to pistol through window there, but Rhyme is quickly pushing up and getting 2 baskets there. Tenor, okay, yeah, these rounds are just the little wiggle there at the end as well.
You saw that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Little ogre twitch. For anyone that used to watch competitive Halo back in the day, shout out to any of y'all out there. But yeah, ogre twitch coming through from Bonkar. They pick up 5 straight, flawless round, 2 in a row for NiP, continuing where they left off. But like you said, yeah, it was looking a little bleak for NiP in round number 1, thanks to Tenor coming up clutch. And that round 1 really is so crucial, because then you force an eco round 2, and then you have an opportunity to just continue to run with it. Massive plays from Tenor.
Yep, and Proglodytes has indeed switched it up a bit. They only have the Omen on A now. Cypher covering both double doors and C, which he can do, I guess, because he does have the camera set up there. So they're going heavily for mid control here and fast rotates towards A, as you can see now on the minimap up there on the top left corner. Pushing out a bit as well. The Phoenix is hiding right outside the window, while Cypher is covering the double doors, but also he's probably ready to run out and help as soon as Phoenix spots someone there.
I know someone in chat said, is the real existence? Yes, it is. We got the Proglodytes, aka the old Counter-Strike pros, competing here against the Paladins pros that got picked up by Ninjas and Pajamas. Real's going to take out 2. He's been really the star of that team, as Phoenix playing their initiator role, playing it incredibly well. So now 4 versus 3 on defense. You got to think this might be a first round win coming through for the Proglodytes.
But the Rays does have the RPG. There is a wall there, but a wall doesn't stop Rays. With an RPG true. At least. Let's see here, but we'll decide to play it slow, of course. Claiming double doors while the Rays is slowly moving up through middle here.
And doesn't have any satchels to use either for...
Oh, yeah.
Slight advantage. Oh, my gosh. Tenor with the big kill. Weak, though. 33 HP. Does he decide to use the ulti? Or does he hold it for next round? Looks like his teammate was picked, so he's probably going to hold this.
Yep, there's only 10 seconds on the clock. The bomb is pretty far away, but okay, he goes down as well. Is that a wallbang? Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to see the round. probably a smart decision once you're to 1 versus 3. I would like to see, you know, leveraging that ult to try and play a little bit more aggressive, make it a 2v2, saying, hey, stay alive, Sage. I'm going to try and play for another pick, make this a 2v2, especially with that ult. But instead, Sage got taken out quite early, which put him in a pretty rough spot, meaning he's going to hold on to his ult for next round. Looks like Existence has his ult, so does Tenor. And Alex, aka Sage, is 1 point away from grabbing a Sage ult as well.
Sipan will have to run a Sheriff here, while his team is rocking big guns. But... oh wait, that's an instant Brimstone ulti in middle. Unfortunately for Troglodytes, they're not really pushing up there, so they instead decide to go for a C rush where they know that the Cypher is holding alone. Will manage to get on to the site. Bonker, man.
Yeah, jeez. Bonker gets 2, 1 in garage, 1 on site. 4v3 Existence, though, the big kill on Rhyme. So Existence doing Existence things we're used to seeing out of him. He picks up a 2nd kill. So despite the early ulti, perhaps a misplay with that ulti, he makes up for it by picking up 2 kills. 3 versus 2 scenario. Bomb was already planted as well. Here comes the Raze.
Oh, the RPG's out. Has Satchel. Doesn't make it out.
Satchel.
Come on, Raze. Find someone. Alright.
Raze. That's it. Got a kill
That
out
was
of it.
Bonkar, right?
Oh,
yeah, oh, he did get one. He did get a kill.
He got 1. Yeah, you got 1 out of it. Bonkar picked up 2 kills, though, so good job, Raze. Doing your job, shooting that RPG.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bonkar's picking up kills with the precision, with the skill weapon.
You know, someone has to give some credibility, some creds for the RPG kills, and I'm gonna be that person. I don't care how much hate I get. I'm gonna applaud every single nade kill and every single RPG, because you know what? I don't want her to get nerfed again. I don't. Just take a look at the chat right now. Spam this chick to help NiP. I love it.
Or spam this dog to help. A lot of hype right now for ninjas and pajamas, and deservedly so.
Yep. NiP here with the upper hand. 3-1. They all have guns this time.
I just saw the replay and saw what Bonkar did. He played incredibly smart. Hid and actually crouched through some wall bangs and ended up picking up a double kill. So good play from there. Meanwhile, back on screen, Tenor gets 1. Zip-on gets a 2nd. That's going to be 2 straight kills for the attacking team again. Ninjas and Pajamas on offense, continuing to roll. Spike planted on B. Here's the B rush.
Slowly moving up here. The B side has been claimed. They do have 1 rest to use, but that body is kind of far away, so not really gonna happen.
I'd save as well. Yep.
Yep. I would probably save here as well. Right, but now it's starting to get a little bit tense. Cypher does have his ultimate. Phoenix also has his ultimate, which will be a free push and a potential pick, but the bomb's ticking. So is the clock. And oh, he managed to get a kill off, but without his ultimate.
Yeah. So they're both going to save. Got a pick. They said, you know what? I'm happy with that. Got at least 1 or 2 picks. Put ourselves in a decent economic situation. As when you lose 2 players that early, it's tough to come back from that.
Let's see. Do they even have money now in order to full buy, or will they have to make do with only 2 weapons? We'll have to see. Cypher's rocking the site along with his own tripwires. A bit of an interesting spot there with tripwire on site. I wonder if that means it's gonna hold really far back on site and very passive. But he does have his camera, so maybe we'll go and help out in double doors again. We do have all of the guns. No need for a half echo on their part. Thanks to saving so many ultis there on Troglodyte's side. They do still have the Cypher and Phoenix ulti along with the Sage ulti now. Taken down by... okay. There you go. Getting Maniac taking 2 kills. Troglodytes, that's a good start. 3 actually. No, that was from Existent. Yeah, cleaning up a bit more. So this one is not looking too good for NiP, but okay. We've seen them clean up, well, come back in the past, and now it's a 4 versus 2 situation here. With no side claimed yet. Decides to use his ulti here. That being Bonker.
We literally have a war between spam this dog to help Troglodytes versus the chip for NiP. We'd like to see it. Some old school Counter-Strike fans here trying to give some energy to the Troglodytes. They need it right now as NiP currently has the lead. Nice win there. Perhaps the dog helped. It was all the doggo, I think, that won that round for them.
I believe so too. I think it would have worked a little bit better with the Frank you see. I wonder whatever happened to that emote. Good old days. Alright, so not looking... I mean, it's looking better and better for Troglodytes here. 4-2 is definitely good. I believe it's a 4-2, right? I'm having a little bit of issues seeing here on my end. And Troglodytes still has all of their ultis. It is a 4-2 to NiP. All of their ultis, and NiP has to do somewhat of a half echo here. I only saw guns on 2 or 3 of the players.
Yep. Indeed. That was on which side?
That was NiP 4-2
NiP, okay.
lead.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then sorry, the eco round for NiP.
Eco round for NiP, yes. They only have two weapons, I think. So we'll see if they try to get some early picks with that, perhaps. And that would make a couple more weapons. And look at that, they did.
That's what they needed. And my apologies, I had to look away for a quick second there. Back and catching up here on board with Alex right now, and like you said, slightly low buy or eco round here for NiP. And if they could win this one, that would be huge. Looks like it's going to be a kill picked up from Rhyme as well. So NiP, some way, somehow, on an eco round, manages to put themselves in a good position. Real trying to shut that down with the kill on Zip on.
Spike has been planted on C site and completely claimed. The Omen was still hanging around in middle, but quickly taken out by Existence. Now it's a 3 versus 2 situation. There is still a Brimstone ulti and there is still a Phoenix ulti, so they may be able to do make a play here. And looks like they will get that kill on the race and enter with smoke or ulti smokes. And more long smokes, but will get taken down there by Bonker and the Sage.
Big win right there. Wasn't a thrifty win, so it looks like they kind of half bought. Yep. Still a good win for NiP regardless, especially on attacking side. They're going to continue to roll. Currently up 5-2 is the score. 9 kills, 5 deaths for Tenor right now, as he obviously had the big pop off in that first round. Got 4 of those 9 kills, almost half in 1 round alone. Bonkar, who we've talked a lot about and given a lot of hype to as a ridiculously nutty player in this game, right behind him with 8 kills and 4 deaths.
Again, NiP
good money across the board as well.
NiP rocking 2 weapons now only again. Sure if that's an interface thing or if that's actually what they're doing, but it didn't look like they had too much money going on.
Yeah. I saw that too. I was a little confused by that, but we'll see.
It's 2 rounds in a row, so I'm not quite sure how that works out.
They're the ones that are next level. Maybe they know more than we do. Or they bought last minute.
Just send in the 2 people with guns, and then if they die, pick it up. If they win, you get a free gun. Omen, Omen is pushed up on the short. Jared.
Smart play right there. Use the Raze Boombot to distract to get an easy kill. You like to see that. Sometimes you have to let that Boombot just run it past you. Flank's gonna come through though from Maniac. He almost gets the second. He'll want those shots back for sure. 2 versus 2 now. And it looks like another kill's gonna come through. Continued use of the op for Jared.
The bomb is dropped inside garage, or double doors if you will. We have the Raze just sneaking around now. Might try to go for a little pick here. There's a camera behind him though. If you can't beat Jared, what did you call him? Jared the Op?
The Opper.
The Opper, right.
The Op machine. Good plays from Jared. That's smart plays too. Perfectly understanding. Hey, I'm not gonna come garage anymore. Let me just transition this peek down long haul and look CT or back right site instead. And it paid off.
And NiP only in the lead with 2 points now. 5 and 3 to NiP. Not looking as good as it usually does for them. So hey, maybe Troglodytes has picked it up and figured out the minds of the I don't want to call them the champions because they're not champions yet, but the previous round champions somewhere.
The dominant force of game one.
The dominant force, that's better. You know the language barrier is rocking.
Exactly. It was Swedish. They crushed it.
Yep. I get to pick there. We'll claim side right away.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Counter Phoenix. Oh! Uh-oh.
Like planet.
Phoenix.
Like 2 versus 3. Yeah. Phoenix ult can come through. It's real. Yeah, he's gonna get taken out now though. Wallbang looking to come through. It's gonna put him in a really tough spot, trying to find a TP, trying to just find a way out, and he will. 1 versus 2 right now. For Rhyme. We saw him clutch in round 1 of map number 1. Let's see what he can do here. Rhyme. Listening for that defuse. Smoked out right now. Playing patient. He's gonna get 1. Or he's gonna get taken out by 1, and that's gonna be it. I'm sorry, we can't. A little bit blurry right now in Discord, so it's hard to see names at the top left in the kill feed.
The Omen teleports today has been, they've been, I want to say really good, but I also want to say really cool. And it makes me want to play Omen as well, because the opponents seem to be so disoriented whenever NiP's Omen, Rhyme. Yeah, he teleports. He has such good spots to teleport as well, and just like sets up a smoke before he does it, and just ends up in places where he always seems to get a kill.
Yeah, I really like Omen's kit. You know, you can help your team with smokes. You can make individual plays. You can make outplays with your teleport, as in your ulti teleport. There's a lot of really cool plays that could be made with Omen in general. And Rhyme.
Unless your name's Martin, because he would Martin would just teleport in front of them and say hi,
and then die.
Just drop that. Yeah. That'd be it. It's an interesting wall.
Most frustrating thing is when teammates shoot the shadow of the Omen before it actually appears.
Yeah, don't get me started on that, man. We wait until the shadow's complete.
It's a free kill. Yeah, exactly.
It's just free kill.
You hate to see it. 3 versus 3 right now. Looks like Spike was spotted. Wall's coming through. For real, he's gonna heal up, nice and easy. Not a full heal though, as he just wants some static. Okay, finally gets taken out. Yes, sometimes Real plays aggressive, but sometimes that aggression can kind of pay off. But high risk, high reward, especially for a player like Real that's so incredibly individually skilled. Looks like Bonkar and Rhyme over on C site. 3 versus 2. One in garage, he's going to spot that.
I try to boost Bonkar up as well.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. 2 versus 2 though.
Not connect.
They knew exactly where they were. You could see the picture-in-picture, and they still not able to come on top of this round. 1 versus 1, not yet at least. 1 versus 1, and it's going to be, I believe, Lai who gets the kill and the defuse. Well played right there. That was a 2v3 for the Troglodytes, and just like that, by the way, we are back.
There's an op. There's an op.
Yeah,
it's in voice comms. Yeah. Don't. Yep. There's an op.
There it is. Smart plays from Lai to get that op and to survive to the next round. We are tied at 5 apiece here. So Troglodytes showing some life on defense right now. We thought Ninjas Pajamas was going to run away with it, but we all know what Troglodytes can do. You know, they've had a lot of competitive Counter-Strike games under their belt, a lot of notches on their belt per se, and now they're bringing it back here. Jared leading the way with the op.
Again, no guns on NiP side, but at this point they've lost a couple of rounds here in a row, so it's not too far-fetched to assume that they are actually poor. It's not a visual thing or a special tactic, but they're moving fast now, seeing as it is an Echo. Rhyme getting the first pick, and is that Real who got the counter? No, that was someone else. That was straight out in the middle. Oh, it's rough pushing up through this.
Yep. They're going to find a nice little path in which they can push up. 3 versus 3 right now. Bomb's going to be planted by Alex. And here we go. Same situation, this time on A site. Looks like 1 kill is going to be picked up by Ziphon. He always manages to get clutch kills when it matters the most in these 3v3 neutral situations. Revive's going to come through as well, just to try and secure the round here. Trading 1 for 1. 1 for 2. And it's now a 2 versus 1. Last member alive is going to be Omen yet again.
Where is he? He's just hanging out by CT right now. Oh. Wait, he got
Ooh,
it.
Zipon makes it happen, though. A little bit of disrespect. He's not going to grab the op, though, is he? No, decided not to grab the op there. All right. To each their own. Nice round, again, by Ninjas in Pajamas. They go up 6-5. And now, will we see a tie 6-6 ball game here going into the second half? Or will Ninjas in Pajamas be able to give themselves a nice little cushion going into defense, which they'd probably feel great about?
Yes, I feel like Troglodytes are stronger on defense than they are on attack, as opposed to NiP, who are... Well, NiP are pretty strong on attack, which we saw earlier today.
Yeah.
But NiP has this cool tactic of defending on Haven, which I want to see again if they're going with the same tactic, where they just have such fast rotates, and especially with Rhyme, I want to see if he decides to do the good old push as well on the defense side. Oh, it's an interesting camera. I haven't really seen that one before.
Mm-hmm. That lets you sneak peek right through, and probably he's like, "Yeah, it didn't work. Sorry,
Yep.
didn't work as well as I wanted to." Or maybe he saw what he wanted to. I don't know. Who knows? Didn't get the angle of the camera. Now on board Tenor, looking to push through Garage. Looks like Rhyme is pushing through A site, so playing for picks right now, trying to find one. It's gonna be a Brimstone. Sneaky. Rhyme, unless he checks, he's gonna try and teleport. And Existence has his playbook. Nice kill from Existence. And now Tenor and Co need to pick up a kill if they can. Yes, they do. That's one. Can they get the second? With the support of Tenor, they do, but Real's going to come through with the flank and pick up 2 of his own. Just like that, 3 versus 2. And the Phoenix ult's going to come in as well. Doesn't even matter, as Lai, a.k.a. Linux, is going to take out the kill on Zippin. We should have a 6-6 tie. Yes, we do. Going into the second half, we are neutral.
So a completely different game from the last match, where Troglodytes was the obvious underdog. They've picked up slack now, and if they can bring this one home, that means that we're gonna see split for the first time.
Yep, and that's why you like to see, you know, in my eyes, more of a map pool, because you have teams that are stronger on certain maps, and it just creates more narratives for us as casters, for the teams to, you know, understand strat books and study and understand strengths and weaknesses of other teams on maps. You know, makes the coach role even more important. So I do like to see a larger map pool for that reason. I wonder if we'll see, you know, it might sound crazy, but I wonder if we'll see more game types as well.
Oh, that could be fun. Maybe not for competitive or something, but yeah. What I want the deathmatch function to, or like, yeah, like maybe like in the server browser or something, a deathmatch to warm up in, because I always love doing that in, I always love doing that in Counter-Strike. Just with cheats on, RPG spamming everyone.
It's always fun. Yeah, that would be great.
Cypher's pushing up on C. Look at that. Still have the Omen on A and Cypher on C, just like earlier today on NiP's defense.
Yep,
Cypher
same exact defense strat. Yeah, so we talked about that in the pregame show, but as a way to help make that A defense even better, they only run one person there. Sometimes they'll run over and put a tripwire on A. This time they're not going to. First kill, first blood, going to be in the hands of Jared, who's honestly been, in my eyes, the MVP for this Troglodytes team on this map. He's been getting some really clutch kills when it matters the most.
Yep. So they are up here. 1 kill.
On C, 4 in Garage right now. They're just flying through Garage.
Look at the quick rotate. Like, Omen is already ready to help out. Let's see.
First kill by Real. Make it 2. Real continues to be that initiator, that fragger when it matters the most. 4v2. Rhyme gets 1 on Real, but you gotta think might be a little too late. Tough situation now.
Omen is in Garage, gets taken out by Rhyme. It's a 2v3 situation. But Troglodytes knows exactly where they are.
2v3. We get the picture of Rhyme at the top left. Jared's going to take out 1 again. And that should all but guarantee it. Rhyme has nothing to lose here. Going to play for it. He's going to get taken out as well. So first round on offense. It's going to be won by the Troglodytes. We talked about a game 3. We predicted a potential game 3. Can it happen, or will the Ninjas in Pajamas clutch up to close this one out here in game number 2?
And this is a good lead. If you win the gun round, you're probably going to win, well, statistically, the next round as well.
Yep.
So, yeah, NiP getting their minds read instead of reading Troglodytes' minds. quite a change from the 13-3 score from the last map.
Once early frags right now is Linux. Not going to connect just yet. Still trying. Looking mid. So their team are pushing garage as well. There's going to be 3 coming out of garage, and Real's going to pick up another double kill. They had to do something desperate on a pistol eco round, and Real made them punish. He's always in the right place at the right time, it feels like. Real plays Phoenix so incredibly well. He's finally going to get shut down here. Another kill going to be picked up by Zipon, so it's going to be a 3 versus 3, but their Sage is dead, so look how weak their breach is. That's going to be Zipon with very, very low HP.
It's now turned into a 3 versus 2 on an eco round. Oh, 2 versus 2 existence.
And I'm not sure if I agree with that push. You're low HP, you have a 3 versus 2, you're on defense. You don't have to make a play in that scenario.
Yeah, the bomb is down, but it's too far to push. Well, they don't actually know the bomb. That's just a dropped bomb. That's not a down bomb. So yeah, pushing there. A little bit too overconfident maybe. Brimstone pick it up.
Tension's so tight you can cut it with a knife here. Looks like B mid's pushing. That's going to be the play. All eyes on B to close this one out. Rhyme with a pistol in his hands. Going to get both kills. That's going to be all she wrote. No one thought to check the left corner. And Rhyme was there with the easiest double kill of his life with the default pistol. Well played from Rhyme.
And we have another even match. 7-7. And now the tides have turned. Troglodytes are now on the eco side. And NiP has the upper hand once again.
That's exactly right. So a crucial round win, a clutch round win, as it was an eco round for the most part here, almost entirely, or maybe a slightly light buy for Ninjas in Pajamas, and they clutch up. Here comes the early smoke. It's going to go deep towards A, it looks like.
Rhyme the pusher.
Always. He's not even an initiator. He's literally playing as Omen.
Yep.
Splitting up territory on his own. It looks like 5 middles, this strat here. Look at this, a little cheeky coming through. And there it's an eco round, so they need this. Here comes the B push. 1 kill picked up. Wall's going to be there as well. He's going to jump right on it. They're giving Zipon an even bigger advantage. He connects for a second. He's not done yet. Yes, he is. He's going to get taken out. Meanwhile, Tenor with the grenade picks up a double. All sorts of abilities all day for Tenor. And that's going to be a round win. 3 kills for Tenor, 2 for Zipon. 1 round 1 for Ninjas in Pajamas.
But that boombot to connect as well. And getting so many kills there has allowed him to unlock the ulti, which will probably play a huge part in this role, in this round. Okay, it's Bonkar setting up the tripwires, and then wait, I think it's gonna hold A this time because we have the Omen in double doors. So NiP changing things up.
Yeah, putting Raze on C by herself, so that's interesting. They may see
she does have the RPG, so if they would come rushing through there.
That's true. Yeah, she does have that. Maybe they're predicting an A push, and that's why they're sending Cypher straight there. It looks like a camera's going to come through. Cypher, if he uses his camera, he'll see something. Not going to do so. Here comes the push, and Cypher has no idea. As I say that, though, he takes out 1. Goes for the second. Going to get taken out, however. 4 versus 4. Flashes come through. Real can't see a thing right now, but he's still alive. Going to heal himself up just the slightest. Using all of his abilities, and the rotations come through. Zipon up in window. Cypher, or sorry, looks like Phoenix is going to use his ulti. Now trying to make plays, but he's going to get slowed significantly. He might not have the ability to use his ulti like he would want to. Nope.
Uh-oh. Oh no, that was his teammate. That kind of scared me a bit.
Spike planted on A.
Oh,
it's going to be all eyes on A here, and they have time, so there's no reason to rush this necessarily if you are Ninjas in Pajamas. Of course, the first kill is going to come through. Great pick. They don't know that Zipon is there, though, because is he going to grab the op or is he going to go for the AR play? Looks like he's opting for the assault rifle.
Oh,
Vandal in his name. He gets 1. Remember, Raze had an ult, and Raze is now dead. No one to be found right now as they're all going to rotate over to C-side. Here comes the ability. Gets caught with his pants down, though. It's going to be a kill picked up from Jared. Neutralized kill. They recognize he has an ult. Can he get the second? Yes, he does, but he gets taken out right after that. 1 versus 1 situation here. Going for a quick defuse, trying to bait it, trying to do anything he can, and he's going to get taken out instead by the Brimstone. Huge plays coming through It's going to be a round tie, 8-8 here in this one. They are trading punch for punch between these two heavyweight teams.
It's so scary to wait so long to make a play against a planted bomb, because at the end you start getting stressed and you might go for pushes that you normally wouldn't. So pushing a bit earlier maybe would work, I think, for NiP there, but the Sage used her slows so nicely there. Just blocked off the spawn, used the slows. After the slow is done, used the wall. And they pretty much locked down Zipan up there in heaven until, with smokes, I believe, until he actually managed to get out and get the pick. He still brought it home. A lot of ultis as well on NiP side this time, so.
Yeah, looks like Real wants to take the game to his own hands here on Garage side. He's going to actually use his ability up in window, so no one's going to be in window. He knows that's cleared. Pushing through, he's finally going to get spotted by that tripwire, so it's going to shut him down, or at least slow him down momentarily. And he recognizes there's also an Omen in window. He's going to get smoked right now and kind of forced to back out. So great defense coming through and a great ability to kind of negate Real completely in that scenario.
There's a good wall up there to block off and cover window. Maybe try to go for a pick. There's only 45 seconds on the clock. It's not too much time left to make a play. I'm not quite sure how much of the utilities that has been used. On B there was a wall though, so that is potentially open. They know that the Sage is there, so yep, there's a slow. At this point you start using your utilities. Whoop.
Look at this though, it's going to be a sneaky A rush that's coming through. Raze has no idea. Raze says, okay, it's time to rotate. I've been holding this for way too long, and as Raze does that, the plant A is going to come through. So some patient play, they're going to clear it out, and it's going to be should be a free pick for the Omen. Does he get it? No, Raze is going to clutch up with that kill. I'm looking at the minimap right now at the top left of our screen, so big plays come through. And I think we just saw an Omen TP. Everyone's going to be over on A side. One member left for Troglodytes. It's going to be the man himself, Existence. On the flank.
Oh. They can hear him.
You know, he's up in heaven, and they're going to get the kill. Valiant effort right there from Existence, and a smart strat call from the Troglodytes, showing some of their CS wisdom, as they had Real and Existence playing aggressive over in Garage, making it, and they had someone seed long as well, and they only rushed a split. They ran 2 over to A, realizing, hey, there's probably going to be a 2v1 over here. It was actually a 2v none. The kill that made the difference, though, it was Tenor. Tenor rotated B, got a kill B, and then rotated back to A, picked up the big 1v1 despite having Peeker's disadvantage. And it was going to be another round 1 for Ninjas Pajamas. We're up 9-8 is the score right now.
And as you said previously, they're just packing punch after punch, well, trading punches rather. And it has resulted in one team echoing and pulling a thrifty until the other team echoing and just going back and forth. It's really interesting to see when the games are these even, how much the economy. Yeah.
That is very
okay,
true.
Could he hear that?
Question.
Oh, well, he could hear that.
They try for this garage push again. It actually is going to be Zipan by himself. Zipan gets 2, goes for the third, not going to connect, but a massive play from Zipan. Those are the small individual plays that make a difference for a team here. This could give Ninjas in Pajamas an opportunity to go up by 2 rounds and break the pattern that we've seen of the swinging of the pendulum back and forth in terms of momentum. Now, we'll see if in a 4 versus 3 numbers advantage, they can close this one out, or will Existence and Co. be able to clutch up here and neutralize with the kill.
Whoop.
There it is.
Omen tried to be a little bit sneaky. It didn't really pay off. They know the bomb is in there, though, so they just have to hold the garage and make sure that they can pick up the bomb and get out of there.
That's the reality, is unnecessary push by Omen in my eyes. I mean, you have numbers, you know they're trapped in garage. There's no reason to peek, no reason to get to flank. You don't need to make a play like that. You can just stay a little more passive.
Just hold behind the door instead. Lock them in.
Yeah,
hold the corners. I agree.
That's look at Bankar. Bankar's perfectly positioned. They have people in B watching the B side or the CT side. And there you go. Instead, it's going to be Bankar that gets a double. One more. Bankar gets a triple kill. The accuracy is near perfect, and it has been all day for Bankar. Massive, massive plays. And now, for the first time in a few rounds, it's going to be 2 straight rounds won by NiP. 2 rounds away. Sorry, make it 3 rounds away from locking this one up.
Troglodytes, I'm not entirely sure if they can completely buy here, but at this point they have to. They do have 2 guns. They have enough money to completely buy, so we will see them do that. But if they lose this round, they will be forced into an echo, and that's not good if the opposing team has 11 points. Look at that Cypher smoke. That was a one-way smoke, I believe. The first one there.
Yeah, we're gonna start to call this Real's Garage. He loves playing here, but I gotta say, a really good job by NiP, just kind of negating Real's playmaking ability. We know how much he has, and by not letting him get a pick in Garage, by not over peeking, overplaying, and by instead setting up some defense. Meanwhile, over on C, it looks like they're gonna be hiding C, maybe faking A and mid, and then rushing C momentarily. That's what they're trying to do. Not exactly sure yet. We'll see what the play ends up being, as it looks like they're gonna rotate Spike back to A side. 2 people there though, as Rhyme is now playing A.
Just holding the corners here in spawn.
Kind of a 2-1, 2-1-2 or a 2-2-1 split right now for the defending team. NiP.
Omen teleported into C side, and they haven't noticed him yet. He managed to get some pick as well, but
wow.
Still a
He's
Cypher
still alive in that
and
corner.
Sage.
And he teleports right into the... Yeah.
Well,
I like that play.
A-side's clear.
That's going to relieve some pressure on A side.
They have been spotted.
Raze
NiP is now rotating.
Raze picks up 1. Still has some satchels. Going for some aggressive satchels rather than using satchels for utility. I'm not sure. Did he connect for any damage? I think he connected for some damage. Yeah, he did. Actually, smart satchels coming through from Tanner. Sitting with an op, staying patient, waiting for his teammates to come back. And there's going to be the kill. Oh, no. Tanner's going to miss. Huge opportunity for Tanner. Lost. Is now 1 member alive. Its existence. Will they go for the defuse? That's the kill picked up on existence. And that is going to be a 3rd round in a row from Ninjas in pajamas.
They have to do something special now. I'm pretty sure they're forced into an eco here, or maybe they'll be able to buy something. A Spectre Rush. I still haven't seen a Spectre Rush. I would like to see a Spectre Rush, and they might. I'd say that they probably have to start using their ultimates here now. They do have a Sage ultimate. They do have the Phoenix one and a Cypher. So if they would go for a rush on a site here, they could get the Cypher ulti really early. Maybe even spare a life or 2, seeing as they have both Phoenix and the Sage ultimate. So we'll see here. Actually, they could buy completely. I didn't think they could, but they do have 4 Phantoms and a Bulldog. Just have to pick the right site, I guess, because Tanner has an op.
Yeah, they're kind of going all in on this round. I don't think they'll have a lot of money if they lose this. They did kind of full buy, it looks like. So this is almost a must-win, it feels like. Looks like Real's going to take out 1 to start. That's a great start. I think that was a Bulldog in his hands. And now, good opportunity here for Proglodytes. But as I say that, a kill's going to be picked up here from Zipan, who seems like he's been the clutch factor these last couple of rounds. Alex hasn't had much of a hot hand necessarily, but kind of playing the right role for his team. Support, especially as Sage. He's just going to hold this window and is happy to do so. 2 in Garage, same exact scenario we saw a few rounds ago, where they're just waiting for a pick and wait for the over-aggression, like when Omen flanked unnecessarily. Let's see if someone peeks unnecessarily here.
It's unfortunate losing that Sage that early in a window peek. Losing an ult that may turn, they could have turned the tides. It's just a waiting game at this point.
Yep.
Joke's over. You're dead.
There it is.
And I love that. Jared follows up. Huge, smart plays with that ult. Recognizing, hey, they're gonna waste it. They're gonna have to waste the shots on the Phoenix ult. Jared follows up and gets a kill right after. It's exactly how you want to play that. With barely any time left, though. 3 versus 1. Bomb's gonna be planted here on C site. I believe on time. Yes, it will. It's gonna be around 1. Doesn't even matter. Nice job by the Proglodytes. We said it was a must-win because they were full buying, and they secured the victory and now put themselves in a decent spot here to bring this back. Gonna take a monumental effort though.
Oh, we will. Sage still has her ultimate though, so that's a strong ult, as opposed to NiP, who are sitting pretty low on ulti, so it's gonna be probably an even round, but you never know when these guys are playing, with each of them almost grabbing 1 ace each at this point. In both teams really, but NiP being the strongest when it comes to solo plays so far, Haven't seen too much of Supan here in the early game, but he's certainly picking it up later on now. Omen goes for the early push there, but backs off onto site. Just stacking up in middle right now.
Yep. Omen by himself on A, as mentioned. Cypher by himself on C. Which means a little bit of a vulnerable A push. Right, and they're going to try and capitalize on that. Pushing 2 through long haul. Omen by himself. Keep an eye on the top left of your mini-map. They're right across the box from each other, and it is going to be a kill. An initial frag from Maniac. Omen on Omen action. And just like that, Cypher ult comes through. They know exactly where everyone is on the map. And the A rotation is going to come through with the bomb plant to follow. Huge initial frag. First frag for Maniac.
Sage is still holding window. Waiting for that rotation. But they're pulling... They're not really rotating. Are they going for a... No, they're going for a save?
Yeah, this would be a very interesting save here.
But they're going they're going the long route. Cypher and Breach, I believe.
No more charges.
No, it's okay. So they probably think that yeah, we can't get through these utilities here.
Wow.
The bomb is already ticking very fast. So hey, let's just save.
Wow. How quickly things change, right? Just when you think Ninjas and Pajamas are really turning this around, winning 3 straight rounds. 2 straight for Proglodytes makes it a 1-round game and puts Ninjas and Pajamas on their back foot, forcing them to save as they wanted to manage their economy and play for the distance here. Interesting decision there in a 4v5 to save.
Oh, this is a nice
We haven't seen a single overtime today, so if it were to happen, this would be it.
That's the truth. To force a game number 3. We all know what Existence does. He's been doing it for so long. The Existence strats, the plays. He's been in this situation many times before as a former Counter-Strike pro player. I'm excited to see what he cooks up here. We're going to hop on board with him and Rio, who've been playing together as kind of a duo in this garage. They're happy to take the garage for free. It's a good first step, and it puts a lot of pressure on the other team. Here come the smokes. Here come the Existence plays. There's 4 mid. Make it a 5th that's kind of working on the seaside flank, trying to get a quick pick, cheeky pick through a wall bang is Existence. Not going to connect. Same thing in garage. Meanwhile, here's the setup and what it looks like from the point of view of NiP. 1B, 2C, 2A right now. So that is a huge advantage on seaside. But it's going to be Zipon and Bonkar holding it down. 2 members alive in that garage. 2 big kills. The res comes through. Still a 4v5. Jared's going to get a kill, though. So now a 4 versus 4. They have complete numbers, and no one is in sight from the A rotation yet. So they have a 4-on-3 if they want to take it. 4-on-2, actually. It's an Omen working all the way through spawn right now. He's completely removing himself from this game.
Just look at this. Just talk about turning the tides. It's not even on the. It's even in rounds as well. Not only, just not only round to round. Start with a 5-4, 3-3, 5-4. What?
Oh my gosh! Jared gets another. It started as a 5-on-3. The res came through, and the difference there was sending 2 to A site and having Rhyme flank all the way through cost him. But now he needs to try and make up for that. He needs to try and clutch. He does have an ultimate if he wants to use it to go all in with this round, or will he save that ulti? I think this might be looking bleak for Rhyme. Let's see what he can do. He finds 1. There's the second. Can he connect? Yes, he does! Rhyme with the triple kill to save the round. Makes the play when it matters the most. And secures another round win for his team. What a insane play from Rhyme.
What even was this round? Like, well, what just happened?
Yeah.
Like, it started off in NiP. No, in NiP's favor. The rest came off, and it looked like Proglodytes were just like on top of it, and they would win it completely. And then you have Rhyme just flanking all the way around the map, picking off what? Oh my god!
And making me look silly for saying it was a misplay, which I still will stand by that. I think it was a slight misplay, but of course, when you clutch up a 1v3, you're allowed to make misplays. You're allowed to do whatever you want, as Rhyme continues to be the clutch factor. He got the ace in map number 1. He clutches a 1v3 in map number 2. This man, Rhyme, is making a montage as we speak in this match alone. He is performing so well. What a play for Rhyme.
NiP match point thanks to Rhyme. And they have 4 ultimates at their disposal here.
Prepare for hellfire.
Cleaning up garage.
That's actually, was that the...
Proglodytes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was Proglodytes app. Yeah, interesting. They're just going to use that to clear out garage. They're comfortable with that. 3 in garage right now, and it's going to be Alex in the same exact spot, just holding that window. Does he decide to peek? They're pushing straight through to C. Bonkar is dead. Alex needs to make a play. He gets 2. 3 versus 3 right now. Alex looking in garage to try and see if he can find one more, but instead that Omen's going to be flanking through B all the way right now. He's going to actually take out... Maniac's going to take out Zip on. And here we go. 2 versus 2 for the game here. Match point.
Bomb is sitting right on C side. Not planted yet, but on the ground.
Both members in garage. It's going to be Tenor and Alex in garage together. Bomb's going to be planted here momentarily. They're going to hear it when it does get planted. It looks like plant is coming through. Smoke on CT.
Stealing sight.
And he does have a res. Does he use the res? Looks like he does not.
Could use it to bait here.
Yeah, he's going to go for the res. And a kill's going to come through from Tenor. They want to close this out right now. Ninjas in pajamas with the 3 versus 1. With the wall bang, and that might be it if he can get this teleport. Yes, they do. Ninjas in pajamas are your winners. What a phenomenal performance right after a 1 versus 3 coming through from Rhyme. A phenomenal showing from NiP.
What a game!
Wow.
Like I'm just flabbergasted. Like I don't even know what happened there at the end of the couple of rounds. Like what even went on there? What a performance!
Yeah,
Rhyme,
absolutely insane.
Alex, like
what a finish! Great finish indeed.
No split for us.
I know, right? We thought we were going to see at least one split, one map played on split, 1 game 3, 1 overtime. No, NiP was that good. They win it 13-3 in map number 1, 13-10, a little bit of a nail biter in map number 2. But your champions of the Valorant Community Wave Cup, hosted by Wave Esports, is NiP, the Ninjas in Pajamas. Congratulations to them. We got a little golf clap and round of applause for Martin and I. You deserve it. They are showing why they are so dominant right now. That was the grand finals we wanted. NiP and Troglodytes. Troglodytes, the former CS pros. NiP, former Paladins pros that got picked up by Ninjas in Pajamas on April 8th. That was 2 weeks ago. They're showing why they deserve an organization as elite as NiP.